Hello, Potato, and welcome to day 3 of Just Add Water Week. So we started out the week with champorado from the Philippines, and yesterday we did yummy, spicy rice soup with seafood from Thailand. Today we're going to Korea to revisit our friends at Samyang with curry hot chicken flavored ramen. Yeah, I've done a couple Samyangs before. The spicy hot chicken flavor ramen, I think it was Zhejiang or something like that. I don't remember what the actual name on it was. It may have just been spicy. And I did the cheesy hot chicken flavor ramen. So today we're going to try the curry hot chicken flavor ramen, because after all, the curry cup noodle was pretty good. So let's get the kettle going and take a look at what we've got here. Let's see, nutrition-wise, 425 calories. So, yep, that's a meal. But the sodium, strangely, is lower than yesterday's, at only 42% of your daily, which I think also puts it quite a bit lower than the cup noodle was. I think cup noodle was like 77%. So this is going to be less salty. This one's also not served as a soup, like I guess the cup noodle one really wasn't either. It just kind of soaked up all that liquid. But as with our last Samyangs, you do have to pour the water off of this after you let it sit for its 4 minutes. Gotta open the lid up to the lines, which I don't see anywhere. I think I had that issue last time too. So we'll just pull that out. And have we got that's a weird shaped ramen puck, isn't it? Guess that's one way to make sure all the water's able to get under it. But kind of seems like maybe it got knocked on its side while it was drying. We've got some little bits of veg, some potato and some carrot, and I don't know, maybe those are supposed to be meat bits, or kind of look like raisins. Put that back in there. I think our water is just about, yep, it's just starting to boil. Except the Samyangs were quite good. They were quite spicy. This sauce is a bit saucy. Mostly because it sticks to your lips was really where I found the issue. Also the fact that I had 2 of them last time was probably part of my issue. But yeah, the sauce just kind of sticks on your lips. I said yesterday in the yummy spicy rice soup with seafood video that I thought I had the same issue there, but I really didn't. By letting it sit a little bit while I pulled everything down, the rice did soak up a lot more of the liquid and became much more like what I thought it was going to be. But yeah, I think I'll probably, if not necessarily I won't do a video on the yummy spicy rice soup with seafood again. But there are other ones made by fashion foods that I might try if I can find them. It's like a Tom Yum flavor and I think a couple others that I saw listed online. Alright, so we're going to fill this up to the line, which I don't know if you can even see it on camera, but it's right there. And then we're going to let it sit for 4 minutes. Kind of feel like I should have flipped this puck around the other way. There we go. Let's make sure that's in the water. Alright. So, give it its 4 minutes. And I will see you when it's done. Alright, our 4 minutes is up. So our curry ramen should be ready. Now, last time we did Samyang, of course, we had to pour the water off, and that's the same this time. Gotta punch out the little holes here, which didn't work too well last time either. They're perforated. You'd think they would rip easily, but they really don't. Alright. See if I can do this without burning myself or making a horrible mess. Yeah. Come on. The lovely shade of yellow you get out of this. It's quite a thick cup on this. It's got a got like insulation on it so you don't burn your hands while you're doing, I guess, this or while you're eating it. All right. Nope, it's a little more. That seems actually much more efficient than using the little holes. Maybe the little holes are supposed to punch into it before I cook it to let the steam out? It doesn't say that in the instructions. But it certainly doesn't seem to work very well as a draining spout, does it? I don't know. That's in Korean. I can't read that. Suppose I could Google Translate it, but that's not going to work out too well, I'm sure. All right, so we've got our noodles now. And our bits of veg that were in there. So all we have to do here is add on our probably scary red sauce, stir it up, and we can give it a try. And yep, that is a dark and vicious red color. Vicious, not viscous. Oh, it is also pretty viscous. All right, let's give it a try to the sauce. See, that is very, very red. Probably shouldn't put that on my finger. And yep, it is staining my finger. Better not touch my eyes for the next while. Yep, I do taste the curry flavor in there. I do taste the heat in there. And being that it's all like an oily sauce, I am sure much like with the other two samyangs, it's just going to get hotter and hotter as it sticks to your lip. You can see the mess it makes inside the cup. All right, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. Get it all good and coated. All right. So what are these? Are these little... Did it say on here what those little bits were? Because I didn't look that closely at the ingredients on this. Well, yeah, the soy sauce in there, of course. And yeast extract, red pepper powder, garlic powder, tapioca, dried potato fries, dried carrot, textured vegetable protein. So, oh, it's probably tofu then. Textured vegetable protein. So it's probably bits of tofu with probably the other things in there. All right. Let's get a taste of some of this. And carefully balance on the spoon. All right. Yeah, it just looks like normal ramen. There's nothing visually different about it than most ramens, or certainly than the Samyang hot chicken flavors we tried before. Definitely looks different than the curry one from Cup Noodle. That was much more orangey. This looks much more red and angry. Let's try it. Yeah, that is pretty spicy. It's much spicier, of course, than the Cup Noodle. I'll say, it's not as strongly scented as the Cup Noodle. The Cup Noodle really made the void space just smell for days of curry. And this isn't really doing that. Yesterday's soup was also quite fragrant, although the smell dissipated pretty quickly. This one isn't putting off a lot of smell at all. But it is... Honestly, I don't taste the curry that much. Let me try another bite. But I don't really taste a lot of curry in there. I taste mostly heat. Maybe a little bit of soy. Well, that'll do, I guess. Come on, out. Yeah, I'm not really tasting much in the way of curry in this. Yeah, the curry flavor is quite subtle. Especially compared to the Cup Noodle. Cup Noodle was just like a curry explosion in your mouth, and maybe that's part of why there's less salt in this, is that maybe that salt was boosting the curry flavor in the Cup Noodle, and that's not happening here. This is good, but I'm not really as impressed with it just because I don't taste the curry that much. I don't taste the chicken all that much. There's a good savoriness to this. It's still quite good. But if you really want to, if you want like a blast of curry flavor in your mouth, this doesn't really have it. But it is still pretty good. This curry is almost an under flavor. Like, now that I haven't eaten any for about 30-40 seconds, now I can taste it a little bit more. Like it rises up from the bottom of your mouth after you've swallowed. If that makes any sense at all. but still good. I have to say, I think we ended up kind of peaking yesterday as far as flavor goes, because that rice soup was really, really flavorful and good. This is good. I would definitely get Samyang stuff again. I probably will do more Samyang stuff on here. I'm sure there are some I haven't found yet. But yeah, it's good. It's not as good as yesterday. And it's not as curry flavored as the cup noodle curry. But it is good. It's got a good flavor to it. It's almost more of just a general savoriness. I think it's largely the chicken flavor that I'm getting. The heat is nice. It's not burning my lips yet. I've only had like 2 bites. So as I progress, it probably will burn more, but it's certainly not anything above what I can handle. It's definitely too spicy for people who are afraid of spice, but if spicy things don't generally give you a problem, this won't either. It's still worth giving a try if you want a nice spicy, subtly curry flavored ramen. If you want like a big curry flavor, I still got to point you towards the cup noodle. But that'll wrap up today, day 3 of Just Add Water Week. Tomorrow, just to give you a little preview, we are going to go even spicier, so we'll see if we can push my limits, with Aussie brand extra spicy rice noodle soup bowl. Yep, we'll see if maybe that pushes my limits in a way that this didn't. I hope you found this at all interesting. Please come back tomorrow to watch me try the extra spicy rice noodle soup bowl. And don't forget to give this video a like if you did find anything at all interesting. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.